watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. It's hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, we're at the end of the softball regular season.
That's right, and that makes it a great time to check in again with Wildcats head coach Rachel Lawson. Now, Coach Lawson, you've won 6 of your last 8 heading into the final regular season series. Are you a believer in momentum?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's about this time every year that we try to start hitting our stride so that we're peaking in the postseason. So we're definitely gaining some momentum and players are really starting to hit their peak.
All right, next up is South Carolina. Fans can get out there and watch you play at John Crop Stadium on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Senior Day on Sunday. What has this class meant to you?
Oh, such a cool class. You know, 2 out of the 4 of them are Kentucky natives. So anytime you can keep the Kentucky talent home, it's special. And, you know, the other 2 have been awesome. So for all 4 years, you know, we've had 2 great pitchers, you know, great people in the middle of the order and Kentucky kids. So it's a great class for us and so disciplined and everything. I'm really happy for them that they're able to keep us at our standard and take us into the postseason.
All right, Coach, we've got to talk Kayla Kowalik. She's one of the 25 finalists for National Player of the Year. She leads the nation in batting average. Did you have a feeling a season like this was going to come out of her this season?
Yeah, it's not often that I make grand statements like one of my players has a chance at being one of the best in the country. And Kayla was somebody that I had made that statement at the beginning of the year before we even had our first game. So she's incredibly talented. She's smart. She's loyal. She's strong. She's everything that you would want out of an athlete. And it's just so cool to see somebody playing at a level that is so much higher than everybody else, but closer to their true potential. I mean, she is incredible.
All right, so did you make a statement about this one? Erin Koffel, one of the finalists for National Freshman of the Year. Plus, she just won her 2nd SEC Freshman of the Week. Just talk about her game and what you expect in these awards for her.
Well, you know, Erin is awesome. And it's funny to me because all I do is yell at poor Erin. And then Texas A&M has this amazing video board. And I'm looking at it and, you know, it's like 50 RBIs and home runs. And I look at that and I'm like, did she really have those? And everybody, the upperclassmen are like, yes. I'm like, and I'm always yelling at her. They're like, yes, like, come on. Yeah, she's really that good. But it means a lot for her to get this award because she's been so steady for us all year. Such an incredible player and an even better person. So it's great to see her playing at a level that's more consistent with her talent as well.
She was fooling you there. Autumn Hume, she's the SEC player. Yeah, Autumn Hume, she's the SEC Player of the Week. 500 average and 3 extra base hits at the plate, 3 wins on the mound. Give us your take on how Autumn has been playing.
Well, you know, as one of those seniors, that she's really starting to, you know, reach her peak at the right time this season. And she's so strong for us on the mound. And that's the first time that I've asked her to pitch in 3 consecutive days. And to be able to do that and play in the middle of the order and come up with so many key hits just shows you how tough Autumn truly is and what a hard worker she was in the off season, that she can physically handle that load. So she's just been really special for us. And it's great to watch her play this well right now.
All right, so Kentucky is one of 20 potential host sites for the NCAA regionals. You'll find out on Sunday during the selection show if you're one of the 16 teams that gets that honor. How important is that for you other than the obvious of it being home field advantage?
Well, that's the obvious. Like the Big Blue Nation, I am convinced, you know, the last couple of years that we have hosted, we haven't just beaten teams, we have annihilated teams. And I think it's because we have such a great following that comes to the games and puts so much pressure on the other teams often, like their hitters and their pitchers and things like that, that it really does give us the edge. So it's so important for us to play at home so that we can have that fan base really helping push us and propel us into the supers.
I know all of us were on Twitter after that volleyball national championship, and that's something I talked about, and I saw that you liked it too, was talking about Big Blue Nation and the impact fans, especially from Kentucky and this fan base, has on the teams. So, you know, nearing the postseason, how has your team's mindset changed from the beginning when you all first got started to now kind of entering crunch time here?
Well, you know, when you're in the beginning of the season and through the middle, you're very stats based, you're very numbers oriented, you're very make sure we're doing this, and everything is charted, and it's just pressure the whole time. And then as you get closer to the postseason, it's all about just win and move on. So I know that you get a little bit lighter as the season goes, you fly around a little bit, and then you have that big game experience. So you know what you're doing and what you're capable of doing. So I know right now that we're definitely in that phase where they like it. I stop yelling at them about the stats and get these things done. And so they're just playing great.
Yeah, Anna brought up the volleyball team. I'm just wondering, what does that do for other teams around campus when something like that happens with the team winning a national championship?
Oh, it's incredible. So you have our team who's watching the games and stuff like that at home. They're like, we got to get home in time for the volleyball game or whatever. And, the other thing is stars like to play with stars. So it's no surprise to me that the entire athletic department has risen at the same time because they hang out with each other at Cats. They hang out with each other in the dining hall. It's been a little bit different this year, but they, with COVID, but they still have their connection with each other. And I think that, when one team excels, I just think it helps propel all the other teams. So we're hoping to take their momentum and carry us along into the postseason.
That's awesome. Surround yourself by people you want to be like.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Coach.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Coach Lawson. More BBN tonight after this.